Yeah, I think obviously we're all disappointed in how we played on Saturday. I think we did some good things. Um, Came into the game, guys had a couple good days of practice. Came into the game, got off to a really good start. Actually shot the ball better from three than we have all year. And then there was a couple lulls in the game for us where they went on a couple good runs that really separated them and put them over the top overall. Obviously we were without Craig Sword, and our starting point guard I.J. Reddy was a game time decision with a slight injury, and so we were a little bit down personnel wise. But I thought our guys came out and really tried, and except for a couple lulls there in the first half, and then in the second half there where they really got some separation from us, I thought that they came out and tried to execute for us.
Our first question is from Mike Kucharski of Spurs and Feathers.
Hey, Coach. I know you probably haven't looked past Georgia, but I was wondering if you could tell me what you guys see from South Carolina and particularly Darius Thornwell, their freshman.
Well, obviously South Carolina is coming off a great win on Saturday, and Thornwell is as good a freshman as there is. I believe he's their second leading freshman scorer in the league. And South Carolina, they really take a lot of pride in who they are, and the games that you see them play, they really stay with who they are. They played a little bit of zone. I saw against Georgia. I was actually just watching the Georgia game, saw them play a little bit of zone, but for the most part, they really have been getting better and better as the season's gone on. And I hear comments from the announcers and comments from Coach about how his team keeps coming every day and working, and you can see that in the progress that they've been making. And Thornwell, I mean, he's a very good player. He can score from a lot of different areas and is physical and does a great job getting the foul line. So, there's a lot of respect, and you go through it. Both teams, we've gone through it and they're going through it, but all you can worry about is today, and you can tell that they're finding a way to get better every day.
Thanks, Coach.
Next question is from Michael Bonner of the Clarion Ledger.
Hey, Chris, how are you?
Good, Mike. How are you?
Good. You talked about I.J. Reddy. How is he doing?
I.J. he's day to day. He's been really, just fighting. He's fought injuries all year. Whether it's a concussion or it's a knee injury or a hamstring, he's been fighting injuries all year. Before the game, he felt great. He goes out there and makes a couple plays, and then there was a certain play in the second half where he jumped up, tried to catch a pass, and tweaked his knee a little bit, and that's where he is physically. He's doing everything he's supposed to be doing off the floor to get better, and I think it's just been a frustrating, up and down year with him physically, and hasn't allowed him to really. He'll start getting better, and all of a sudden, boom, he'll have a little bit of a setback. And they're not major setbacks. Obviously, the concussion was something against Alabama that was a freak accident where he hit his head on the floor. And then this knee injury just kind of been nagging him a little bit. It hasn't been to a point where it's, totally kept him out. And he's a tough kid, so he always wants to play and always wants to get back in there. So we're just, we're monitoring him day to day, trying to keep him as healthy as we can with that deal.
And obviously, last road win came at Georgia. How do you kind of reproduce what happened there last year?
Well, I think obviously, the one thing you got to worry about is you got to come in and take care of today. And we just our guys have been coming in, really doing a good job in practice, staying with it, working for Coach. And I think you can't talk about road win. You just got to talk about going in and getting better at what you do. Obviously, Georgia's been playing very well here in SEC play, and you just got to make a point to them that we got 2 games left here, and we got to do everything we can to go in there and fight and get a win.
Our next question is from A.P. Stedham of Bama Magazine.
Good morning, Coach Hollender.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Coach, would Alabama's record preclude you from considering Trevor Relaford for a Player of the Year?
I don't look at those things. I have no idea. I know Trevor Relaford's had a fantastic season. I heard Coach talking about him and how he's really, really improved on his perimeter scoring, shooting the basketball, and through some adversity has found a way to keep fighting, keep his team and moving forward. I think he's a great player. I don't know how to answer that question because obviously, I think he's one of the top guards in this league. Obviously, he's a very good scorer, maybe the best finisher in the league on the move and at the basket. And then with his improved shooting, I think he's become one of the best guards in our league.